at ya. And happy Homebrew Wednesday, everyone. Wow, it's been busy over here, busy. Work's been very busy, which is a very good thing when you're self-employed. You want to be busy. And so I brewed not long ago. You saw me make a peanut butter chocolate stout. I ended up having too much water. I had problems with, they didn't put the flaked oats and flaked barley in with the grains. So I had to steep them on the side. I mean, all kinds of crazy shenanigans happened that day. Well, the saga continues. Basically what happened then was I went and added additional peanut butter, another pound of peanut butter, into a secondary. So I racked over to a secondary on top of more peanut butter that was mixed up from the beer that had already been made. So that's what I used for the liquid. I did make a mistake though, and I should have kept my fermenter indoors where it was a warmer temp. I had an area I could have kept that would have been 68. But I put it in my fermentation chamber, which has no heating. It's just cooling. That's mostly all I normally need. But it was particularly cool those weeks. So it was around 61. Now what that meant was, and something I didn't know, is that it didn't continue fermenting probably. The yeast kind of went somewhat dormant with that type of yeast. And there's sugar added somehow, I guess, when you add that PB2, the powder stuff. And Man Bear Pig, you might check his videos out, Man Bear Pig 1122334455. He made a liquid extract version, a liquid malt extract, and but basically it was a conversion of my my stout, and it's a milk stout, by the way. But he had his proportions all right and everything, and I'm sure his is outstanding. So as a result, by having in the colder temperature, it left a little bit of a yeasty taste, as I recall. So I've had it sitting here for a little bit, so we're going to pour. I haven't tried it in probably a week. Oops, wrong beer. Waste not, want not. All right, we'll do a little rinse. You know, it's beer. It's Beer Friday for me, man. So it really got that peanut butter aroma. The aroma's fantastic. I really thought that the peanut butter came across with the chocolate. And the taste isn't that bad. That little bit of yeastiness isn't that bad. The other thing that we found, and it's just a light extra yeast. I'm very picky. I expect really good beers for myself for whatever reason. I don't know why, because I don't have a great brew system. You want a great brew system, there are plenty of guys with those. Yeah, the peanut butter taste doesn't really do it for me though, off that PB2. The aroma is beautiful, but the taste just isn't quite there. Now, I did have the cocoa nibs in this, if you recall, and the cocoa nibs were really fantastic. I get that chocolate on there, so all of that's really nice. But I think I'm going to try something different for the peanut butter portion now. I'm going to go back and look. I seem to remember I have a recipe from Lermo 22, and I think he uses actual peanut butter. And I know that they have, you can order some peanut butter flavorings. So I think next time around, I'm going to try this again, but I will do it with maybe some real peanut butter in the secondary, maybe in the primary. I'll see what he did and consult with Larry. And maybe some of the peanut butter flavoring. It's not a bad beer. This is very drinkable. But for me, it's no better than some of the commercial versions that I've seen out there. And I kind of want something more than those. I don't know. Anyway, so good week. So I'm going to go fill up this a little more, though, if you don't mind. So what's upcoming? Well, there's some upcoming things going on. So first of all, I am brewing tomorrow, and tomorrow is Saturday. It is Saturday the 12th here. It'll be Sunday the 13th in New Zealand, Australia. We'll be having the big Paul Wicksteed Memorial Brew Day, and my time slot for the West Coast here in the North America for the Pacific Coast is 11 a.m. So I'll be brewing at 11 a.m. I'm going to be hooking up with Sammy the Thrifty Brewer. He's going to be doing some broadcasting on Uvu. Other people are going to be broadcasting. I'm going to be kind of watching for everyone's stuff and trying to do all that stuff and keep track of my brew somehow. We'll see how well I do with that. But I'll be looking for different people that are connecting up online and trying to meet with different groups. Hope to maybe catch some of the guys in New Zealand. I can't remember if Grant wasn't going to do like a session, so I'll try to hop on with Grant Baker. I'll have to see who all is doing stuff. I don't know if Dave's doing stuff now in the UK, but we'll see where everyone's at. I hope to chat with everyone. And I'll probably get on the SJ Port Challenge page, check that out to see if people have postings there as well. So it ought to be fun. The other great news for me is I've continued to lose weight, and even with Thanksgiving, and I can say I wasn't that good during Thanksgiving, but for what it's worth, I am shrinking. I'm slowly shrinking, and I weighed in this morning. This is a Friday. I weighed in at 159.4. 159.4. I honestly didn't know if I dropped below 163, but I did, and a huge, giant congratulations to Sammy the Thrifty Brewer, who has now passed his goal of 250. He was at 249.2 this morning. I can't be any more happy for Sam, and we both thank our mentor and cheerleader, Tony Yates, so much. My wife thanks you too, Tony, so much. And Christian's a little nervous because I think at this point I'm probably about maybe 7 pounds more than him, something like that. So he's getting a little scared. So I'll be down to Christian's weight. Oh, so soon, Christian. Watch out, buddy. Anyway, whatever you're doing, I hope it involves some good homebrew. You have a fantastic week. We'll catch you all later. Cheers.